I want to know your thought process on how you decided to make this video about the Furry Discord server. Okay, like, because I want to take a specific point in this whole timeline. And that was really popular, right? 3-4 million views or something on that, right?
I think 5.
5?
I think it got to 5.
It's at 5 million views, which is a lot of views.
It's insane.
Yeah. So clearly a lot of people like this, right? But how did that idea come to be? Like, how does this happen?
And also, just so the audience who hasn't seen the video gets familiar with it, if you could just walk people who haven't seen the video through what it is, that would be helpful too.
All right, I'm gonna try my best. Basically, I think it's called Awful Furry Discord servers.
Yep.
So it kind of gives you kind of an idea of what it is. Basically, I go on servers, furry community servers. And I began looking for, people from the furry community to kind of, a lot of people think this is a joke, but I was genuinely interested. I've never been like involved in the furry community at all. So I was intrigued to know what these people were like. And I kind of got derailed in that objective. And I kind of just started probably parroting them, to my own expense though. Because, I wasn't going to go in there and be like, oh, what you do is like weird or whatever. No, that's just not the way I wanted to do it. So I kind of started parroting them and just kind of making a fool out of myself, pretending to be, one of them. So that's basically what the video is. It's a wild ride, honestly, the process I went through when making that video. When I first made that video, I went into 2 types of servers, not just one. It was furry servers and online dating servers.
Okay.
And it seems on Discord, online dating servers are not allowed. They'll get like completely nuked off the platform.
See, I didn't realize that was even a thing.
No.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and Discord's actually gotten in a lot of trouble because of that, but that's another topic. So I went looking for these 2 kinds of servers, online dating servers and furry Discord servers. Online dating servers, just, they're people looking to date each other. So there's not much I could get from that. Furry Discord servers was a different story because I went in the servers and I went on voice chats asking people like, hey, who wants to role play with me? So I started doing all these different stupid things like, hey, you want to owo? You want to so kind of to like infiltrate their community, but I don't think I was doing quite a good job because they all kind of caught on. Well, the first from 2 people, one of them caught on. He added me into a voice call with his other friends, and they all just kind of started laughing at me in a group. It's like, what's this guy doing, The second one took it more seriously, which is where I got, the other bit of content. But all of the jokes, they were kind of at my expense, and I think that was the coolest part. It was the title kind of states otherwise, but when you actually get into the video, it's no one's getting harmed in any way, and it's kind of just a joke, funny video. Now the process, I don't know if you asked like the process of doing the video or editing it.
Oh, either way. I mean, I was fascinated by the idea of you having the idea to do this in the first place, and then taking that spin on it that you just explained, which it was really cool that you come in. You don't do any actual harm. Like you weren't rude to them. You were like a kind of goofy, fun copy, parody of what they do, and then all of a sudden you're like the punchline to the joke.
Right, they're making fun of you and laughing at you, and you become the fool. It's just what's so funny about it.
Genius in it. Right. Like, this is masterful.
It's ironic too because that video got me in trouble with the Discord staff team.
Yeah, that turned into its own saga, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, and it just turned into a whole series of events that I would have never imagined. I mean, would you guys want me to jump into that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys want. That video got me in trouble because one of the Discord, someone who worked at actual Discord, seemed to be part of this community, and they just got, I guess they just didn't like the video, and they kind of send me an email. They're like, hey, we're terminating your account because of 1, you're raiding Discord servers, which is not true, and 2, you're posting images from Discord in ways you think is funny. Like those were almost the exact words they used. And I was like, what?
I remember from the screenshot you put up on the video, that is really what it said. And I saw that, I'm like, number one, what does this even mean? And number two, if it's what I think it means, who cares? Like you show a screenshot of a chat. Why is this a thing? Why is that a problem?
It was a mistake. It was a mistake from their part because first off, when you get those emails, you don't usually get an explanation. But this certain staff member just kind of went out of their way to just tell me what they felt about my content. So, you know, it was just ridiculous because obviously my video did no harm to anyone.
Right.
It didn't paint their community in a bad way. It painted me as kind of like, you know, the punchline of the joke, like you said.
Yeah.
So it was really ridiculous the reason this happened. And clearly just a bias from the moderator because they were part of this community. So
you angered a furry at Discord.
Well, it's funny to think that having fun on a platform is against their terms of service. It's like, excuse me, this is no fun allowed here. You are banned for having a good time.
Yeah, and you did get banned, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did, and I never got unbanned.